Your name?
Begin interview log entry. Subject Z13.
Sebastian.
The saboteur has been...
Sebastian. Seriously, as flattering as that little nickname is, if you're gonna put me through this, Doc, then you should at least tell them my real name.
Yes, of course. My mistake. Subject Z-13, Sebastian, has been apprehended alive after the events of the recent lockdown at Hadal Blacksite. He has been taken in for questioning in regards to the incident. There are a number of these questions that come from members of the EXR-P team in particular that we are somehow required to ask.
You let your expendable unit ask interview questions? Maybe this will be a little more entertaining than I first thought. That or more idiotic. Though, with all things considered, I presume it'll be the latter. All right, Doc. Let's get this over with.
During the lockdown, what did you do during your spare time?
Oh, mostly taking a look around the old place. Looking for things some of you researchers misplaced in the frenzy. Documents, USBs, things of that like. Wouldn't want such valuable information to get lost, now would we? I became a collector of sorts.
No one
Picking
had
up little
that.
trinkets, flashlights, code breakers,
So
medical
I was
supplies. Most I didn't need at the time, but you never
the
know who might
items
stop
before you
by.
die.
Why did you decide to assist the EXR-P teams throughout their expeditions to retrieve the crystal?
Oh,
I like to consider it as a form of mutual exchange, or
I
symbiotic
really
relationship.
push
The
this door.
Expendables would give me any sort of documentation they had on them, in exchange for things I had picked up around the site that they might find useful for their little expedition. The Expendables then do what they do best. They die in an extreme and dramatic fashion. I then retrieve whatever they might have dropped, do it all over again, and boom! Profit!
What did you plan to do with all those Blacksite documents?
Blacksite.
Wouldn't you like to know?
It's apparent that a side effect to your mutations resulted in having your legs become replaced by a large tail. How did this affect your mobility? How did you adapt?
You get used to it.
Yeah,
After an
I
hour.
don't know.
Obviously, I can swim faster than I can walk. That isn't to say I was slow by any means. Quite the contrary. I do have what I like to call phantom legs on occasion. Sometimes I couldn't imagine what it would be like to have legs again at all. Weird.
Out of all of the other subjects within the facility that you have interacted with, do you have a favorite?
Not really. I mean, you've seen them, right? They're not exactly much for chit-chat. Not to mention a lot of them have a lot of homicidal tendencies. Though I suppose I related with the infestation the most. Before you slaughtered it. Deep down, I think we had a mutual understanding and acceptance that both of us weren't getting out of here alive. Freedom. It deserves this as much as I do.
What abilities do your mutations give you?
What? Are you fucking serious? What do you mean you don't know? You are the reason why I'm even like this in the first place. You mean to tell me you don't have a fucking record of all the times you cut me open, took me apart, and put me back together? You didn't even bother to keep track of anything!
All right, let's move on. Were the experiments performed on you painful?
Painful? Were they painful? Oh, what could have given you that idea?
If you had a chance to go back and do things differently, would you? Subject appears to be too agitated to continue. This will conclude today's questioning, and the...
Yeah. Maybe just something else.